good evening. This is Josephine from Design by Josephine and Josie. And yes, I am doing another live video. And you know that I love to do these live videos in the garden. And first of all, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have made some comments about my tablescapes and about the garden. I just want to say thank you, and I'll continue to do more videos. But today's video is basically roses that are blooming in my garden right now. And although I have black spot, and let me put the volume up. Let me see if, okay. Although I have black spot, I did um, try to do some research and find out what I can do for the black spot in my garden. And I am going to do a video about specifically about black spot. I'm also going to do a video um, on growing roses, creating an English garden, how to create an English garden, and also two different types of videos on English garden. Number one, how to create an English garden anywhere, and then also specifically how to create an English garden in Florida. Because, of course, you know, Florida is very challenging to grow roses. It's very challenging to grow roses well, it's very challenging to grow roses in the first place, but it's challenging to grow roses in Florida. So I am going to be doing a series about that because I have been getting so many questions, particularly in the rose groups. I've been getting a lot of questions. And again, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have been making comments, and I will reply back to your comments. You know, if I don't reply back soon enough, I will definitely reply back, but keep on bringing the comments. I love to read them. Okay, so the first rose that I want to share, and so hopefully you'll see. So here is the first rose, and this rose right here is so beautiful. Um, the bloom is so big. My mom and I were just admiring the rose, how big it is. It's such a big bloom, and it is just so pretty. Now, I don't know the name of this rose. I am gonna do my research to find out the name of this rose. Okay, so the next rose is this one, and it is Mulino. And I also have Bathsheba that is blooming for the first time. Now, this rose is called Love Rose. And as you can see, it is pretty. There's lots of buds, but my goodness, this rose, it just, it's really bad with black spot. Um, yeah, the black spot is really, 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 ooh, sorry. There was a mosquito that was trying to bite me. The black spot is really, really, really bad. Um, it is bad. And so, um, like I said, I am going to try my best to see what I can do for this black spot. But like I said, I have been doing research on it, and I am going to do a video just focusing on black spot because I know this is every rosarian, anybody that grow roses, they'll tell you that they're fighting with black spot, especially now um, in this in this time, during this time of the year, around late spring going into summer, black spot is just really, really bad. So here is this rose right here. And this is Claire Austin. Now, Claire Austin is looking absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, Claire Austin, no black spot whatsoever. It is a David Austin rose. And I feel like the David Austin roses, um, they are wonderful. They are amazing. I just love them. I love David Austin roses, the English roses, because they do really well in my garden. Okay, and sorry, there's like a one of those horse flies that keeps on flying around me. Okay, so here is Claire Austin. And as you can see, Claire Austin have lots and lots and lots of buds. And it is growing. And I'm just going to let it grow. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just going to let it grow. I'm not going to prune it. I'm not going to do anything because I love the way this looks. Okay, so the statue is back. My mom and I sprayed it and we put it back in its place. And this is another rose. This one is called French Lace. And this one, I mean, it has black spot too, but it's not as bad. Okay, here are some that are about to bloom down here as well. So I do have some climbing roses. Around this section here, I have Don Juan. I also have raspberry, I think it's called raspberry cream and twirl. So yeah. And I also have James Galloway back here, and I also have Gertrude Jekyll or Gertrude Jekyll. That is right behind here, and I have Summer Romance here, and also Lady of Shalott. And as you can see, I have these snapdragons that are doing pretty good. This rose right here, this is Alexandra of Kent. This one is from David Austin. And as you can see, the David Austin roses, although they do have, some of them do have black spot, they are looking really, really good. Most of the David Austin roses do really well in my garden. And I also have this rose right over here. Now, right next to it, I had a delphinium and also Mulino that I have ordered from a company. I am going to email that company and see if I can get my money back because it is dying. And I have this knockout right here. It's a coral color knockout. And this is Bolero. Now I do have thrips, but that's something I cannot help. Again, I live in Florida, so, but the only thing that I'm mostly concerned about is the black spot. I'm really, really concerned about the black spot. The Ooh. Sorry, another one of those horse flies. Okay. So anyways, I'm telling you, in Florida there's all types of bugs. All types of bugs in Florida, let me tell you. Um so I do have pink Eden here. I also have a pink rose that's about to bloom. Okay. All types of bugs in Florida. I'm telling you, it's like every time I come out here, if it's not the mosquitoes, it's the flies, the horse flies. I think they're called horse flies here in Florida. And I have Darcy Bustle that is here. So Darcy Bustle is looking really nice. Now this right here is a hybrid tea. This one does not have black spot. This one's doing pretty good. And this one is a type of amaryllis. I forgot the name of it. I need to cut off some of the spent blooms. Okay. And here is Bathsheba again. For those of you who are joining me. And here is Abraham Darby. And this is Red Eden. Okay, so I have some of my snapdragons here. This is Rio Samba, and I also have, I think it's John F. Kennedy, but again, look at the black spot. Pink knockout here. This is a red knockout. Now the red knockouts are doing pretty good. Of course, I need to deadhead. And right over here, yes, I need to deadhead. I really need to deadhead all of these spent blooms. So right over here, I think this is a duet rose. Yeah, it is a duet rose. And then over in this section right here, I want to cover up this container. And so what I am planning to do is to plant some salvia and to plant some verbena around this area to cover up that container. And then also in the container itself, I am going to be planting some companion flowers to go with the rose. So what's going to be happening here, I'm so sorry, it's like mosquitoes are attacking me. So what's going to be happening here is I am going to start a regime on my roses every 2 weeks. And like I said, I am going to do a video on what I am going to be doing. Now, I had somebody reach out to me. Here is Princess Charlene of Monaco. Okay. So I have Princess Charlene of Monaco that is about to bloom. Now I did on my video, I did say Princess Charlemagne, and I didn't mean to say it, but someone had mentioned, or like somebody had mentioned to me, they're like, I think you meant to say Princess Charlene of Monaco. So that's what I meant to say. But regardless of that, here she is, very beautiful. But again, black spot. This section in the garden, I mean, black spot is very prone in this section of the garden. Okay, I have Prosperity that just bloomed. And I have Quicksilver that just bloomed. So like I have mentioned, everybody, um, I mean, the garden is still looking beautiful. But like I've mentioned, I have black spot. Black spot everywhere. I mean, black spot is even on this hibiscus. So it's not only roses. Okay, it's also on hibiscus as well. So, um, yeah, so black spot is just everywhere. I have this rose that's about to bloom. And I have this hibiscus here. And I just want to say thank you for your patience because I know the camera has been kind of jumpy. I'm having mosquitoes and all types of critters that are attacking me. I should have put some bug spray on me. That's what I should have done before I started the video. Now, I did plant a plumbago here, I think it's called. Um, I think I am going to be planting more around this section. It would be kind of nice to have a plumbago, or I think it's called plumbago. I think that's the name of it. I'm going to be planting it in this section right over here. I think it would look nice. Or I'm thinking about maybe putting another climbing rose in a pot here and then getting one of those white trellises and train another rose in this section. I think it would look so pretty. Okay, so let me go to the back because I've been showing the front side of the garden, which is this side of the garden, but let me go towards the back. Okay, so it's a little messy here, but we're working on it. So here is the back. So this is what we did. So my brother and I and my mom, we put these beautiful tiled cement bricks down, and we decided to have a little sitting area here because we have this beautiful tree around this section. And like I said, this looks a little messy, but I'm gonna show everything. So I wanted to share with my YouTube family, with my YouTube friends here on YouTube, what plans I have for the garden. Okay, so we have a climbing rose here and another climbing rose here, and I think the two of these climbing roses, they're stripe roses, and I think they're called 4th of July. Again, excuse me for the mess. We were just working. So we planted some roses, and we also sprayed these chairs in white. They were a cream color. And I also have roses here. Now my plan is to expand this garden and plant more roses. And also I do want to mention to everybody, I planted some onions here and some garlic here as well. We have spinach, and we also have oregano and basil. So I am going to be planting some herbs right over here. Okay, so I'm not done yet. So I am going to be planting some herbs in this container here and planting some herbs in this container here. Okay. So now, let me go back. And like I said, back there is a little messy, but I wanted to share with everybody the plans that we are going to be doing for the garden. So here is the garden. As you can see, it looks very, very beautiful. Okay. And I love looking at this. I love coming out here in the evenings. I love coming out here early in the morning to look at the garden, even though, like I've mentioned, is not 100%. Now, it was beautiful in the beginning of spring where there was no black spot or anything like that. It was just gorgeous. But like I have mentioned, because 2 weeks ago we got it was raining, I think almost every night. Every night it was raining, and I just know, I know for sure that I was going to get black spot. I knew for sure that black spot was going to happen, and it did. But it's not the end of the world, with this rose garden. And I am going to be doing another video on how to deal with black spot in the garden, and then also how to start a rose garden with an English country theme. And ooh, look, there's a hummingbird that just there is a hummingbird that just came in. Okay. So yeah, so I am going to be doing that type of video. And so how to do, like, how to have an English rose garden, and then also here in Florida, and then also, if just to have a regular, for those of you who don't live in Florida, how to have a rose garden, an English theme rose garden, and then also, if you do live in Florida, how to have it in Florida, or how to have it in, like, in a tropical zone. And here is Spirit of Freedom that just bloomed. And it is blooming. Okay, I am so sorry. There's bugs that are just everywhere. Bugs are like everywhere and they're attacking me. Okay, so here's my Spirit of Freedom. As you can see, it is really, really tall, and I need to trim her down a little bit. I might need to get these laterals down so I can have more blooms. Yeah, but she is tall. Okay, so that is it, everybody. Again, thank you so much for your patience of me jerking around. I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes, and bugs are attacking me everywhere. So anyways, I am going to be leaving, and tomorrow night I am going to probably come out here and just deadhead a lot of these spent blooms. And also, I just finished fertilizing the roses, and also fertilizing the flowers. So they should be okay within the next 2 weeks. They should be okay. And I am going to see if I can treat the black spot the best way that I can. And I am going to do a video about that. So again, thank you for your patience. Bye-bye, and God bless.